Why did the European colonial powers let go at all? In the second half of the 20th century, a wave of decolonization swept across Africa and Asia. While many colonies broke free through violent struggle, others like Ghana or Botswana achieved independence through relatively peaceful negotiations. But these territories weren't just distant lands. They were immensely valuable to their European rulers, rich in raw materials like rubber, metals, and cash crops that fueled European industries and economies. So why did the colonial powers give them up? These colonies weren't barren lands, they were treasure troves of raw resources that had made empires wealthy for generations. For decades, colonialism had been extremely profitable. So what changed? By the mid-1900s, many colonies had become more trouble than they were worth. Uprisings, civil unrest, and growing insurgencies depressed the already low productivity of forced labor. And thanks to increased international scrutiny, colonial powers could no longer freely resort to brutal crackdowns to maintain control. The result? A shrinking return on investment. At the same time, European powers like France and Britain were financially devastated by World War II. With ballooning debts and the cost of post-war reconstruction at home, the appetite and ability to maintain sprawling overseas empires faded quickly. Public opinion also shifted. In the 1950s, anti-imperialist movements gained momentum both in the colonies and in European capitals. Meanwhile, the United States and the Soviet Union, despite their own geopolitical interests, both condemned classical colonialism on the world stage. This diplomatic pressure made it even harder for European powers to justify holding on. But here's the twist: they didn't entirely let go. Colonial withdrawal often came with strings attached. Many newly independent nations inherited puppet governments, handpicked by the departing powers. Trade agreements, licensing deals, and military cooperation pacts ensured that the economic tap stayed open just without the political baggage of direct rule. So while the colonial flags may have come down, the flow of wealth never really stopped. Thanks for watching. If you found this breakdown insightful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.